Hi, happy 70th birthday. Well, you've only been my brother for 61 years, so there's a handicap for you. Let me think back on my memories of you growing up. One of the first things I remember is moving to Oakley. You had that big black Schwinn bike, and I decided to take it for a spin. I was probably only 3 or 4 years old, and I couldn't reach the pedals. I could barely pedal around, and I got it a few houses down, and then I wiped out and hurt myself bad. And I didn't tell anybody, so I never did that again. And you had gone through grade school at Barnabas and things. I don't remember too much about that, but then I remember going to Mendel and checking out the lagoon when you told me many times, don't go near it, don't go near it. And I did go near it, and I promptly fell in wearing a nice wool jumper because it was during the school year. And you reached down, snatched me back up, and pulled me out and gave me the old, I told you so. So I never did that again. Now, what happened next? So then, football games, going to Gately Stadium, watching you and Billy play. Marianne and I would be running around doing whatever we did. Mom getting in on the student ticket, so that was pretty cool. Those were fun days. Oh, let me go back. I remember watching you play football in St. Barnabas up at Beverly Park, and then coming back to the house and hanging out in the basement with all the cousins. That was fun. So we were at Gately after the football games. Then you got a job at the retirement home. And you would come home and tell us the lovely stories of your delicious creations and stories about the residents there, and I hope they survived mealtime. You started med school, lived in the basement, and all the way before that, Chuck's Pizza. You would come home every night of the week, seemed like, and banging sausage pizza home from Chuck's. And if I was nice enough, you were nice enough to let me share some of that delightful deliciousness. So that was fun. Aunt Irene's car, that maroon beast of a car. I don't know what you called it, the Starship or the Star Cruiser or something like that. That was a beast. That was a fun thing watching you drive that down the street. Then you lived in the basement, and that nut job tried to break into the house while Marianne was watching a scary movie on the back porch. I had Alfie. Everyone in the house was there. Nobody heard him until he decided to climb in the window and almost step on your face. That had to be scary. Scare the crap out of you. After that, then I moved to college, and you did your thing, and we kind of spent our time away from each other. We didn't see each other too much. And then I came back, and you had met a lovely woman named Sue McNicholas and decided to get married. So that was fun. Then you had children, another kid. Coolest kids in the world. They've all one's nicer than the next. Got older, got married themselves, and they've blessed you with grandchildren. So all along the way, you've done it right. You've got good kids, good grandchildren, a fun family, and maintained a work-life balance that seems to have worked out well. Speaking of which, your work-life balance, or your work life, I can't tell you how many people I would meet on Western Avenue and all these places. Hey, you know your brother's my doctor? Did he tell you? And I'm like, no, he didn't tell me. It's called the Hippocratic Oath. He can't tell me that core stuff. And so that's kind of funny too. But you were well revered in the neighborhood. You saved more than a few lives along the way. And that gets back to people. So you've done good. You've done us proud. And most of all, you're a good person. And I wish you nothing but the best. Happy birthday. Enjoy your time with your family, because that's what it's all about. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.